I'm Leonard Himes. I'm half of Graeber+Himes. I'm sorry to say Cal Graeber was called away on an emergency today, but he'll be here when the show opens on Friday. And we are so excited to be part of this new venture of Ian's. It's the future for Tucson, and the fact that we're invited is really appreciated. Cal and I have both been collectors, both professionals in geology, chemistry, mineralogy, things like that. And we have a particular interest in specimens that have something to say other than, wow, look at me, I'm beautiful. We have things that are different, and people ask us what's our specialty, and I say it's variety. You never know what you're going to find when you come into our room. Take a look around here. We have one of the smaller rooms in the show, but we have a nice display of minerals from around the world with some specialty groupings and quite a few one-of-a-kind things that you probably won't see anywhere else. In case you're wondering, that this production is all conducted by Blue Cap Productions, and Blue Cap is based in Hawaii. We always enjoy watching his programs that he does Minerals Live, and he's always wearing a Hawaiian shirt, so just for fun I wore one today. But Cal and I have been wearing them for years so that we can find each other in the crowd at shows when we get lost. We also have something a little bit different here. Cal's wife Kareth makes some wonderful jewelry. Very original designs and such, and Ian allowed us to put a mixture of her works, necklaces, mixed in with some of the minerals that are represented in those. So we've got a few things, special things that I pulled out just to point out the sort of things that we have. So over at our desk here, Cal and I like the odd, the unusual, the things you don't see, and we'd like to set this one out on the shelf with a price tag that looks absolutely absurd for a white rock. But it's a very unique piece in that it opens up to show how the spinel was formed within the rock and trapped there. And just by luck, when this one was being cobbed out at the mine, they say both pieces of it. We've only had two of these in history. One of them's in the GIA gallery now, and we have the other, and it can be in your collection too. So the odd, the unusual. You see a lot of amethyst, you see a lot of barite. I can't imagine you've seen very many barites on top of an amethyst though. So this was in Cal's collection for quite a while too. We like classics. And Cal and I are both particularly fond of metals. So Cal's the gold specialist, and he and I both are fascinated with silvers. Recently had the opportunity to get some very nice, unusual silvers out of Canada, large specimens. You just don't see Canadian silvers. Kareth loves minerals from Mexico, and here's a wonderful Mexican silver from Cal's travels. And something that's highly unusual, haven't been found since the 1930s. We were lucky to get silvers from Arizona last year, and we still have a few of the pretty nice ones. You can see what these are. They formed in a very narrow seam in the rock, and they are elongated crystals that have flattened and sort of made a mesh pattern out of them. Cal and I were lucky a few years ago to be able to get some of the finest pieces out of Will Hireman's collection of corundums from around the world. This one's from the top of the world. This was collected in Nepal at something over 13,000 feet. Beautiful ruby and incredible fluorescence. And speaking of fluorescence, we're lucky this year also to pick up some very fine opals, highlight opals from Mexico. And since this is the year of fluorescence, we brought those along because they fluoresce that color under shortwave ultraviolet light. Another piece that Cal just managed to pick up a great number of these really nice chrysoberyls in the Alexandrite format, and we have those available. And one of his favorites is a shattuckite. You can call it a geode or a vug. Anyhow, just a beautiful specimen. One of the larger things we have, we don't generally carry giant mineral specimens, although there is one giant fluorite specimen that Cal mined in England over in the cases. But we have classics. We have different graphite with savorite crystals. As you've seen, savorite is a beautiful gemstone, a garnet. And the mines here actually have a lot of graphite in them, but to find a combined specimen is really unusual. So come and find something different. We'll be here. We'd love to see you. We hope you'll make it to the show and enjoy being here and making this your home of a place to come to visit with other friends. Outside our window, you can actually see the water fountain in the middle of the courtyard and all the people who are busily working out there today to put together the barbecue grill and all that to serve as a place for you to come for lunch and to enjoy yourself and relax with your friends in Tucson. Thanks a lot for letting us be in this production.